I am your motivational speaker, and you will be motivated when you hear me through your speakers. Also known as Queen Boss Lady. I have a message for you guys, and I pray that this motivates you. Stay far away from people that you cut off, people from your past. If you had to move away from your hometown, stay away from those people. Don't look back. Don't go back. Don't accept anyone from your past that you had to leave alone, that you had to leave behind. Because what they're going to do is, if you give them the opportunity to get close to you again, to get in your energy again, to talk to you again, they're going to belittle you again. They're going to talk down on you again. They're not going to see you as this fully developed person that you have developed in. They're still going to see you as that small, broken down person that was going through whatever they was going through. And it could be 5, 10 plus years that you've been away from these people. You put a lot of work into yourself, but as soon as you accept them back into your life, they're still going to see you as that same person that they knew 10 and 20 years ago. And you're walking different, talking different. You got a whole new aura about you. You got a whole new, everything is different about you. And it's more intimidating because you was intimidating then, but you're more intimidated now. They're going to bring up that person that you was 10 years ago. They're going to bring up the fact that they remember you walking in the rain because you didn't have a car. They're going to bring up when you was in that domestic violence relationship and you didn't have any friends or any family members that would help you and you had to get out. They're going to bring up, all of these things about you because that's where they want you, back there. They are still struggling with things that they have never gotten over. But you have gotten over a lot of pain, a lot of trauma, a lot of drama, a lot of family issues because you are the generational curse breaker in your bloodline. And they're not. That's why their truck their truck is stuck. And their vehicle could very much be their body, their temple. It's stuck right there. They stuck right there where mama didn't love them. They stuck right there where they felt like they got beat too much as a child. They stuck right there. Can't get over it. Still replay it every day in their head, or every other day. They have pity parties. They use it as a crutch. They use it as an excuse as to why they're not the best version of themselves. And on top of that, these people that hurt them, neglected them, didn't protect them, they are still connected and tied to these people. They are not happy for you at all. They're very angry with you. because they feel like you showing them up when all you did was show yourself self-love. The love that your mother never showed you, you decided, hey, I'm going to show it to myself. The love that your family, your father, you said, I will show it to myself because you know what self-love is. These are people that don't know what self-love is. They look for validation in their grandmothers, their mothers, their fathers. That's the difference between you and them. Even as a child, you wasn't looking for validation in other people. You knew who you was as a child. And these people tried to break you and take you under with them. They wanted you bound and chained to trauma, drama, hurtful things. And you broke free from it. And these people are mad because you broke free from them. You're the blueprint that they can apply to their life and get out of these traps. But they're not as strong as you. So they think. When all they gotta do is apply the blueprint. They don't know their own strength until they try, but instead of trying, they want to reconnect with you and try to chip away at your new spirit, your new attitude, chip away at your elevation. They not gonna tell you, I'm so proud of you, you done came a long way, you done grew so much. They're not gonna tell you that. They're gonna talk, they're gonna be walking and talking and saying the same thing to you that they were saying 10, 15, 5 years ago. Either that, because they want to drag you back to when they even felt like you was nothing or nobody. They even felt like you wasn't important. So that's why they want to bring up your past. They don't want to hit the Luther here and now. They don't want to talk about here and now. They want to talk about back then, didn't want me. A lot of these people feel like you was always supposed to be up underneath them. You was always supposed to be under their thumb. They was always supposed to have some type of control over you or your life and where you was going and what direction it was going to be steered in. And because you came from up underneath them, because you was never underneath them, that's just where they saw you at. That's just where they felt like in their spirit you was. Underneath them, beneath them, not good as them, not good enough to sit with them. So now that you have elevated, you have penetrated their minds and their hearts and their souls, and they don't know what to do. Except if you let these people back into your life, back into your energy, if you talk to them, they will chastise you like you are a child, like you are beneath them. They will yell at you. They will question your authority. They will question, why are you doing things this way? Why are you not doing things that way? They will be so comfortable. And now these are people that you left in the past. These are people that you have not spoken to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, a big fat hen. You have not spoken to these people in over 10 years. But you will quickly realize, if you decide to communicate with these people, just how much respect they never had for you. It'll be like them reminding you, oh, that's why I cut them off. That's why I have not spoken to them in 10 years. That's why. Because, see, they love to go behind the scenes and do spells on you to make you forget what they did to you last summer. How they tried you. How they mocked you. How they mimicked you. How they picked at you. How they laughed at you. How they taunted you. How they harassed you. How they laughed at you when you was down. How they got everybody got their kick in. But nobody offered you no help. And the help that they did offer, it wasn't the help that you needed, and they ran in the streets and told everybody that one little thing they did for you anyway. So that wasn't no help. That was just to promote. That was just to get more info out there about you. That was just to get people to look at you as an unstable creature. So it really wasn't no help. These people are not cheering for you. They not happy for you. They're mad that you got away and you was able to find a place to rest. These are the people that wasn't allowing you to get no rest. You get done with this thing, they come bring this thing. You get rid of this problem, they come bring this problem. They was trying to trick you into thinking that you was the wicked one. Wasn't no rest for the wicked. Wasn't no rest for you. It wasn't no help nowhere you went, because they trying to trick you into believe that you the cursed one. You the bad one. This is what they was telling themselves, and this is what they was telling everybody around town. Don't go back to these people. Don't even conversate with these people, because they're going to chastise you like you a child. They cannot accept who you are. They couldn't even accept who you was when you had nothing. They couldn't even accept who you was when you didn't have nothing, nobody. They still couldn't accept you. Because they always knew and they always felt it in their heart that you was going to be better than them. A lot of these people felt like you was better than them then. And they had way more than you. Better jobs, better cars, better resources, money, way more money than you. And they still saw you as a threat. They saw you as a threat because you wasn't fucking your way to the top. They saw you as a threat because you wasn't lying your way to the top. They saw you as a threat because you wasn't knocking people over to get to where you at. Because I just heard you never even wanted to be to the top. You want to be wherever God wants you to be. You want to be wherever you are accepted and not tolerated. These people only tolerated you just so they can look down on you. Now they can only look up to you. They can only look up to you. A lot of these people are secretly following your blueprint. They trying to detach from their mommy. They trying to detach from their daddy, but they can't. Because they shouldn't have never put their mouth on you. Now they gonna forever need their mama. They gonna forever need their daddy, and you don't need yours. You made God your daddy a long time ago. You made God your mommy a long time ago, and therefore he's never left you. I would encourage you to stay away from these people. I motivate you today to stay away from these people. They mean you absolutely no good. They mean you no good. They will talk, they will slither their way back in and talk like they mean you good. And then the next thing you know, they trying to set you up and trap you and start a argument with you because they want that, you know, you used to be a hothead. Maybe you used to have a temper problem. They want to see that old person show up and come back. They want that old thing back. They don't want this new and improved you. This person that like to talk it out, work it out. If we can't talk it out, work it out, just stay over there, I'll stay over here. They don't want that. They don't appreciate you. They don't appreciate the new you. They didn't appreciate the old you. Because when you was hot, when the old you was a hothead, hot-tempered, or you would go to 0 from 100 real quick. They used to love that shit, and they used to put you in situations so that you could perform in that way, in that manner. So there wasn't no real friends, no way. There wasn't no true friends. There wasn't no true family anyway. So stay away from these people, because they only going to betray you again. They gonna, if they hurt you then, just imagine what they would do to you now. All this work that you put in, they just want to slither in just to get around you. Just to say, just to gaslight you. Just to intentionally provoke you. And then when you stand up and they don't woke the bear up, and you like, okay, what's up? Why you keep poking me? Oh, see everybody? We told you they haven't changed. They're still just like us. They're still fucked up just like us. That's all they want to prove. They're not trying to rise up every day. They mourning up every day. They not trying to prove to themselves that they're a better person than they was yesterday. Their objective is to prove that you ain't grown. You ain't changed. You haven't healed. When they still haven't healed from when they mama spanked them too hard when they was a kid. They still haven't healed from that. They still haven't healed from mommy and daddy getting a divorce, but they're so obsessed with creeping and crawling back into your new life to prove that you haven't done the work, to prove that you not who you didn't even say you was. It's who you're showing up in the world to be. You don't have to say who you are. They know it, and you show it just by showing up, just by being like, they the ones ranting and raving. They got to post every day. I thank God that I'm not the same person that I was yesterday. It's them. That's still the same. It's the ones, oh, I'm going to church now. God working on them. It's them. He ain't through with me yet. When he gonna be done? It don't take God that long to turn water into wine. It don't take that long. It's them trying to prove to you that you're not healed. When they still crying over that spilled milk from 5 years ago. But they got a nerve and audacity to put work and energy into proving to you that you're not who God wants you to be. Nah, that person's still crazy as hell. Down, down. And this the person that ain't never changed. They even more crazier. Ain't never paid the last bit attention to their children. They don't know what's going on in their children's life. They just post them Christmas pictures. Get on by this tree, y'all. And you know what? That's what the people love. Because it's so many people doing it. It's so many people like that. Ain't broke the first curse off their bloodline. But they worrying about you though. What you got, what you ain't got. They worried in their spirit about what you got and what you ain't got, and who you is and who you ain't. And they'll prove it to you the moment you let them back in your life. They're gonna talk down on you like you a child. Why would you start a business and take out a loan? Why would you do that? They'll sit there and talk so nice to you. Oh, so you started a business? Yeah. And how did you do that? They whole chain. Like, what? What did you do to get the business started? What is the first steps did you take? Like, literally, I had somebody do this to me. So that's why I can get on here and I have a motivational message for you guys. And I know how to replay things back in my head and imitate everything to the T. Like, that's exactly how the conversation went. They slither their ass in, like, hello. Like, he called me over Facebook Messenger. And I'm thinking something wrong in the family or something like that. And he like, oh, yeah, I see you started a business. I'm like, yeah, I started a business. And how did you do that? And I'm like, what? And what was the first steps that you took? I'm like, I took out a little loan so I can. Why would you do that? Why would you take out a loan? Now you're going to be in debt. Never did say congratulations on the business. And this is the same person that when I was in need of a job, they had a business. They had like 2-3 business and wouldn't even give me a job so I could feed my kids and I could pay my bills when I'm willing and able to work. You know what I'm saying? So I went off on my own and went off my own way, started my own way, got in my own lane. I didn't even cry about that. I just, okay, they don't give me a job. Boom, I start my own business. And now you on my phone, you on my line, yelling at me, telling me, why did I do it this way? Why didn't I do it this way? And this is what these people gonna do, because they're gonna get mad and envious that you did something without them. You did everything that they would not give you. You went and found your own way in life and you was able to obtain it anyways. And they're gonna get mad about it, and they're gonna want to chastise you for doing the right thing. They're gonna want to chastise you for moving on with your life. They're gonna want to chastise you for seeing that these aren't the people for me. This isn't the crowd that I want to be around. This isn't the influence that I need influencing me. So I'm gonna go ahead and exit. They're gonna get you. They're gonna get you for that. You get what I'm saying? They feel like it's their duty and their obligation to spank you, to chastise you. How dare you get out of line? Get out of line and do something great. No, they want you to stay in bondage, stay in chains, stay in confusion, stay in toxicity, so they'll have something to laugh about, so they'll have something to talk about. Do not access denied. To the next video, I care for you guys.